Hello and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit of a shorter reading about the Sagittarius full moon and what you may need to know around this time. So go ahead and take a moment to meditate with these cards and just allow your intuition to guide you to whatever card or cards you find yourself most drawn towards. And feel free to pause the video if you need more time as well. And I will also leave in the description the timestamps for each group of the reading as well. Hello, Group 1, and welcome to your reading about the Sagittarius full moon and what you may need to know around this time. And like I said in the beginning, this is going to be a little bit of a shorter reading, and I also wanted to give you a heads up that I will also not be uploading a video next week as well, as I will be on vacation. So let's go ahead and get into your reading. I'm going to go ahead and reveal the tarot card that you chose. Today I'm using our Celestial Tarot, and this card is going to represent the overall energetic theme of the reading. So I'm going to go ahead and reveal this tarot card, and this is going to be the only tarot card that I get for you in this reading today. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter reading, but I am going to also get 2 oracle cards for you as well to get a little bit more insight and information about these energies. So let's go ahead and reveal this card that you chose. So the card that we have is the Ace of Cups. And I just love this to start your reading, Group 1. And the Ace of Cups, this is all about a new beautiful beginning. And the Ace of Cups is often associated with new blessings from the universe and some new kind of new opportunity or new breakthrough coming your way. But this most likely involves some kind of emotional fulfillment. And oftentimes this has to do with matters of the heart, with romance, or even with friendship, or some kind of new blessing that's going to really bring you that happiness and that emotional fulfillment that you've really been longing for. And I feel that this Sagittarius full moon is potentially a beautiful way to expand this new blessing. And this could involve some kind of new adventure, maybe going on a vacation. I'm actually going on a vacation, and I know a lot of people are around this time of year, especially within the northern hemisphere, as we're starting to get closer to summertime, and the weather's getting a lot more beautiful, and it's definitely getting a lot more pleasant. So whatever this new opportunity may be for you, I feel that it's definitely going to bring about a lot of emotional happiness and a lot of blessings. And I feel that whatever this is, it's going to be a very big new beginning for you. And this could also involve some kind of having a proposal, or maybe a wedding, or getting together with a group of friends, some kind of initiation of some kind of emotional fulfillment. And in many ways, these Ace cards are they're initiator cards, and they are in a lot of ways a signal that the universe is bringing some kind of new gift into your life, and some kind of new manifestation. That's the word that I'm looking for. This Ace of Cups is going to be some kind of new blessing and new manifestation involving some kind of matter of the heart. And I feel that it has a lot to do with your happiness and your feeling of love for not only yourself, but for other people in your life as well. And I feel that with this Ace of Cups, this is also kind of a sign that the universe is really acknowledging the hard work that you've done, and this new blessing and this new gift is something that you've really worked very hard for and that you've deserved, very much so. And whatever this may be, it could be many different things, but I feel that it's definitely going to bring you so much joy and so much fulfillment. And I feel that this is a beautiful way to initiate the start to a new season and to a new cycle in your life in some kind of way. So I'm going to go ahead and continue your reading by getting you an oracle card from our Moonology deck. And we're just going to get you a little bit more insight and information about this energy and what may be coming up for you around this full moon in Sagittarius. So let's go ahead and get you another card here. Okay, so we have another card for you, and the card that we have is the first quarter moon in Aquarius. Trust the universe. And this is very beautiful energy here. I absolutely love this. And you may also have astrological needle placements within the sign of Aquarius, so that may be something to keep in consideration, but always take this as it resonates with you, of course. And the first quarter moons, this is the time between when you put that intention out into the universe and when things are actually coming into manifestation. So it's a time to really refine and fine tune that energy and to really keep that effort and that momentum and to hold that vision. And in the sign of Aquarius, this is all about new innovations and really standing out and being your authentic self within the collective, being a unique individual within the collective. And that's definitely very much aligned with that Aquarian archetype. And this card asks you to trust the universe. So I feel that with this new blessing coming forth into your life, whatever this new manifestation may be, I feel that with this energy, the universe is really asking you to just maybe soften a little bit, even when things feel like they may be difficult, or you kind of have to be maybe a little bit more focused. That's definitely okay, and I think it's important to trust that as well. But it's definitely also okay to soften a little bit and to tap into that feminine energy a little bit more at times as well. So I think it's important to find that balance and to keep trusting that process, trusting the vision, and trusting the universe, and most importantly, trusting yourself as well. So I'm going to go ahead and conclude your reading here by getting you a final card from our Cosmic Dancer Oracle. So I'm just going to go ahead and give these a shuffle and get you a final card for this reading about this Sagittarius full moon. So get you another message here. So we had another card come out, and the card that we have is Honestly Assess. So I think this is quite interesting. With this card, and I just see here in the imagery that this person is just kind of perched up on this ledge, on this cliff, as it appears, and just looking out on the horizon, and at this I guess it's a big city or some kind of town. But what I feel most from this card is that it's really asking you to take a look at your life and at your situation and at your world at large, whether that's with you personally or with the people around you within your community. And I think this is asking you to really honestly assess what's going on beneath the surface, and maybe assessing your long-term goals and your vision as well, and where you are really putting your energy. And also, I think this is asking you to assess whether or not your energy is in full alignment with your higher path and your soul's purpose. And that's something that only you will know, and it's something that's something that's between you and spirit. So it's not really something that anyone can figure out for you or tell you. And I think it's important to trust the universe and to trust yourself when assessing any matters in your life and with your own internal being as well. But I feel I feel that there is definitely a lot of new potential. There's definitely a lot of new potential, new beginnings, and new blessings coming your way. And I think the universe is really asking you to tap into your personal power, your personal strength, and that inner knowing and wisdom as well. That you have everything that it takes to figure out the situation and to show up in the way that you are embodying an energy of empowerment as well, carrying that forward and truly truly embodying the energy that you know is best to to make your life to make your life to make your life a work of art and um, to make your life a masterpiece. So I hope that made sense. I hope that resonated with you. And I'm going to go ahead and enter reading here group 1. And I just wanted to say it's been an absolute privilege to bring you this reading. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. And I'm sending you so much light, so much love, and so many blessings upon your journey. Thank you so much. Hello, Group 2, and welcome to your reading about the Sagittarius full moon and what you may need to know around this time. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the card that you chose, and this card is going to represent the overall energetic theme of the reading. And I'm also going to build upon that by getting a few more oracle cards as well. And as I mentioned earlier, this is going to be a little bit of a shorter reading, so this is going to be the only tarot card that I get for you today. So it's just going to be one tarot card and 2 oracle cards. So anyway, we are still going to get a lot of information for you about this full moon and what may be coming up for you. So let's go ahead and take a look at this card that you chose. So the card that we have is the Ace of Wands, and this is definitely a very nice way to start your reading here, Group 2. And the Ace of Wands, this is really all about a new big breakthrough in your life of some kind. And in many ways, this is probably very much a big blessing from the universe. But I feel that it has a lot to do with your creative passion, and your drive to really manifest something in a beautiful kind of way in your life. And I feel that this could involve some kind of creative project, some kind of artistic project, or maybe even starting a new career path as well, some kind of endeavor, something that you really have a lot of enthusiasm and passion for. And I feel that this Ace of Wands, that this really is the big breakthrough that you need to really carry this forward. And I think it's important to remember that you are going to have to hold that vision and to keep that forward momentum in place. This Ace of Wands is kind of the initial stage of that process. It's that catalyst of that initial breakthrough and that initial creative development, if that makes sense. It's kind of lighting the flame, but it's kind of like lighting the candle, but you're going to have to keep feeding it fuel, if that makes sense, in order to carry that vision forward and to bring that goal into fruition. So this is definitely a very beautiful, powerful energy to begin a new project or a goal. And I think it's important to remember that you have everything that it takes. You have that passion, you have that drive, you have that courage and that confidence to really make this happen as well. So I think whatever's coming through around this full moon, I think that it could be very exciting. It could be very adventurous as well with this passionate, fiery energy. So I'm going to go ahead and continue your reading here by getting you an oracle card from our Moonology deck, and we're just going to go ahead and get you another message, and we will see what may be coming up for you around the time of this full moon. So let's go ahead and get you another card here. And we have a card that just came out. So the card that we have is the New Moon in Virgo. New Moon in Virgo. Trust all will be well. And I just love this energy. I just love this card. I think that this is such grounding comforting energy. And new moons, they're definitely a very quiet, restful time. It's a time of planting new seeds and um, putting new intentions out into the universe. And it's a time of kind of sitting within that emptiness and that darkness, and just letting those new ideas and those energetic frequencies kind of simmer under the surface, so those whatever is wanting to be birthed can really come alive. And I think that this is a beautiful time to really allow yourself to tap into that. And I also just wanted to mention as well that you may have astrological natal placements within the sign of Virgo. So that may be something to keep in consideration. But as always, just take this as it resonates with you. And the sign of Virgo, this is really all about taking care of ourselves, taking care of the little details of our lives. And this also includes taking care of our bodies and our homes, and kind of the little mundane things that oftentimes get overlooked in the big picture of things. And this is definitely a very, very grounded, very nurturing energy as well. It's very in tune with its I can never say this word, domesticity, and however you say that word. It's very much in tune with its ability to be connected to the home life, and to I guess like the little tasks that need to be attended to, like doing the dishes and doing the housework, doing the chores, and also kind of attending to the financial aspects of life as well. I guess what I'm trying to say is it's kind of it's a very meticulous, responsible energy. It's very grounded and centered as well, and it definitely takes care of what needs to be done. I feel like I didn't necessarily explain that in the best kind of way, but hopefully you get the idea. But anyway, this card asks you to trust that all will be well, and I think that this is really asking you just to surrender into that deeper knowing that you have everything that it takes to make these dreams into a reality, and you have everything that it takes to carry your goals and your dreams and your intentions forward, and to also know that you have everything that it takes to handle the challenges as well, and to know that even when things are difficult, even when things get a little bit bumpy or rocky along the way, you're still going to be able to handle it and to get to that final destination ultimately. And even if it's not necessarily always easy, it is going to be okay in the end. And I think it's important just to remember it's okay to take a deep breath sometimes, and to know that it doesn't always have to be perfect. But in the end, as long as you're showing up and putting in that hard work and trusting that process, and being a responsible person as well, taking care of your life and the tasks that need to be done, and knowing and also trusting that everything is going to get done as well, when you hold that vision, and when you show up with that creative passion and enthusiasm as well. I feel like these energies kind of nicely balance each other, because I feel like sometimes with the Ace of Wands, it kind of in some kind of ways it lacks that long-term tenacity or persistence, I guess, that long-term momentum. I guess that's the word that I'm looking for. I don't know why I'm really struggling to articulate this reading today, but anyway, I feel like the Virgo energy nicely balances that, because it really helps give it that long-term responsible tenacity. And I think that it's a beautiful balancing energetic dance that these two have in sync here. So anyway, I'm actually going to go ahead and continue your reading with a final card from our Cosmic Dancer Oracle. So I'm just going to go ahead and get you a final message here, and we'll just see what else wants to come through about the Sagittarius full moon. All right. Give me a second, I just dropped the deck. And I don't know what it is about this reading today, but the energy seems a little bit, maybe a little bit chaotic. Maybe that's not the right word, but it just seems a little crunchy with the energetics of this reading today. So that may be something that you might feel personally within your own energy, or that may or may not resonate with you. So just something to take into consideration. So I have another card for you here, and the final card that we have is Be Magnetized. And I absolutely love the beautiful imagery of this card here. So be magnetized. And I feel that with this card, what this is really asking you to do is to tap into that inner cosmic source within your own frequency. And to know and remember that you are part of that divine frequency. You are part of the universe, and to let that inner knowing and that energetic pulse, to let it resonate through the core of your being, and to let that be a comfort to every aspect of your soul. And at times when you feel maybe overwhelmed by anxiety, or you feel overwhelmed by all the things on your to-do list, or anything that may be causing an energetic drain in your life, I think it's important to remember that cosmic unity, that cosmic connection, and how you are part of that divine being, that divine entity, how you are a fractal of the universe. To always know and remember that you are a child of the universe, and a manifestation of the divine. And I think it's always important to remember that, and to really never forget that, especially in times when life feels challenging or overwhelming or overbearing. And to trust that everything's going to be okay, to know that you have everything that it takes to figure things out, and you have that drive, you have that passion to make your dreams a reality. And something new and something beautiful is coming your way. And I can't tell you what that is, only you will know. And it could be that you won't know for a while, but I definitely feel that it's coming. And I think this full moon may be a very powerful time for you to really tap into that, and to trust that power and that strength within yourself, and to allow yourself to be magnetized by the frequency of the universe, and to know and trust that everything is unfolding in the best possible way, and everything ultimately is unfolding for you and for your best and highest good. So just always remember that, and always know that you can trust yourself, and you can trust spirit, you can trust the universe. So I'm going to go ahead and enter reading here, group 2, and it's been an absolute privilege to bring you this reading. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. And I'm sending you so much light, so much love, and so many blessings upon your journey. Thank you so much. Hello, group 3, and welcome to your reading about the Sagittarius full moon and what may be coming up for you around this time. So let's go ahead and get into your reading. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter video today. So I am going to go ahead and reveal the card that you chose, and this card is going to represent the overall energetic theme of the reading. And this is going to be the only tarot card that I get within this video. I'm also going to get 2 more oracle cards for you as well, to get a little bit more insight and information about these energies. So let's go ahead and reveal the card that you chose. So the card that we have is the Five of Cups. And this Five of Cups, this definitely can be a little bit of a challenging energy to navigate. The Five of Cups often involves some kind of sadness, some kind of heartache. And um, whatever this may be, I feel that in a lot of ways, it may seem that everything's falling apart, that everything feels like it's ruined, and in a lot of ways, it may feel like nothing's ever going to be okay again. But I I think it's also important to remember that with this Five of Cups, it's also important to remember that there is still hope, and there is still a lot of potential, and there are also a lot of things to be grateful for and things to be happy about, um, despite whatever this situation may be that's causing this sadness or this depressed state. But um, oftentimes with this Five of Cups, it's whatever is causing this depression or this sadness, this feeling of hopelessness. There's also a new opportunity or a new blessing that's just right behind you. That's right in the background, and it may be going unnoticed right now, and you may just need a little bit more time to move through these emotions, to move through this pain. But this new blessing and this new opportunity is right there waiting for you whenever you're ready to claim it and to step back into your power, and to remember that not all hope is lost, and there's still a lot more to be grateful for, and there's a lot more in store for you, and so many more blessings coming your way. And I think that's really important to always remember with the Five of Cups energy, that there is definitely going to be a little bit of a temporary setback, that there is going to be some time required to maybe grieve, to move through this pain, but to always remember that you are still blessed by the universe, and that everything is ultimately going to work out for you in the best way. And in some kinds of situations, these really challenging, painful situations can often be blessings in disguise. And sometimes we don't see that until much later on. So I'm going to go ahead and continue your reading by getting you an oracle card from, hang on, just dropped my deck here. So I'm going to go ahead and continue your reading by getting you a card from our Moonology Oracle deck. So I'm just going to go ahead and give these a good shuffle, and I'm just going to get you another message about this Sagittarius full moon. I guess all my cards want to come out today, but I just have to pick one. So let's see what wants to come out for you. And I just got you a card. The card that we have is Last Quarter Moon in Aries, Work Through Your Feelings. And I think that this message is perfect to go along with this Five of Cups. And I just also wanted to mention you may have astrological natal placements within the sign of Aries, but whether you do or not, just something to take into consideration. And I believe we also have the energy of Neptune and Scorpio here with this Five of Cups as well. I'm still in the process of learning all the astrological associations of the minor arcana cards, which is quite a process. But just some things to take into consideration. Just take this as it resonates with you. And the last quarter moon, this is a time of really clearing away that energetic void. After the full moon, after that manifestation, it's a time of really clearing away that space for a new beginning, and allowing there to be that gratitude and that reflection and that surrender as well, that clearing out, and allowing yourself to be okay with that emptiness, to sit in the darkness, and to know that there ultimately is going to be a new beginning, and a new bright potential to be birthed and to be manifested. within the next cycle. So the sign of Aries is all about beginning a new cycle, initiating a new chapter and a new journey. This is a very bold energy of stepping into your power, and confidently expressing yourself in the world as well, being a leader, being an innovator, being a warrior. And this card, it also asks you to work through your feelings. And with this big, strong, bold energy, there can also be maybe a little bit of frustration, a little bit of anger as well. And maybe, oftentimes with sadness, there often comes anger right alongside that. And our emotions are multi-layered and can be very complex at times. And I think that with this sadness, there could very well be some anger, some frustration, or maybe it's just sadness. It could be different for everyone and different for everyone's specific situation. And this card, I feel that it's really asking you to leave the past behind, to leave whatever hasn't worked out in the past, and to know that you have what it takes to begin a new journey, to begin a new chapter, and to remember that you can always recreate yourself and redefine yourself. And yes, we have to deal with the past and whatever that may bring up for us, but I feel that the past doesn't have to hold us prisoner, doesn't have to define us, and we can learn from it and we can grow from it. And yes, it does sometimes leave permanent scars, but we don't always have to let those scars be what defines us in the future. And I think that it ultimately does give us wisdom and experience that has a great amount of value, and it's something that is ultimately priceless. But we shouldn't let our past hold us back or leave us feeling imprisoned by it, because ultimately it was, yes, it is still us, but it was a previous version of us, and we're always constantly growing and evolving as human beings and as spiritual beings as well. So just take that as it resonates with you. But I'm going to go ahead and end your reading by getting a final card from our Cosmic Dancer Oracle. So let me just go ahead and get you a final card from this deck, and we're just going to go ahead and get you another message here. Okay, so the card that we have is Honor the Process. And, I absolutely love this, because these seasons of sadness and seasons of struggle definitely don't last forever. And sometimes we just aren't really fully able to show up 100%. And, that's okay. Sometimes we're not fully able to be perfect, and we're not going to perform the same in the winter as we do in the summer. And I think that this is a beautiful representation of that energy, honoring the process, honoring our seasons and cycles, and knowing that sometimes our energy is going to fluctuate. Things are going to ebb and flow or wax and wane, and that's just part of our human nature and the cyclical nature of the universe as well. And knowing and trusting that these seasons of sadness, of frustration, of hardship, that they're ultimately impermanent as well, and just like the good times. And I think it's important to remember that sometimes I think it's important to know and to trust that we can ride those waves and remember and kind of relax into that impermanence of everything. And knowing that we are only in a stage of our evolutionary process, remembering that ultimately the journey is kind of never ending. And by knowing and remembering that, it kind of helps take a lot of pressure and anxiety away from us. And really helps bring a lot more peace and inner stability, and just having that harmonious, peaceful trust that we are where we're meant to be on this journey. And we're not going to get from the caterpillar to the butterfly overnight. And yeah, whatever you're going through, I feel that you're definitely on your way to overcoming this and becoming stronger because of it. And it definitely hasn't been easy. And I know that sometimes it feels like these painful emotions and energies can last forever, but I feel that you're definitely on your way out of this, and you're definitely getting close to coming out the other side. But I think it's also important to remember that you can always reach out for help when you need it, and that there's always going to be someone there to help you navigate through any kind of challenging situation. And to remember that you can trust yourself and you can always trust spirit. So I'm going to go ahead and end your reading here, group 3. And I just wanted to say it's been an absolute privilege to bring you this reading. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. And I'm sending you so much light, so much love, and so many blessings upon your journey. Thank you so much.